Calgary got bumped off the puck, played up to the line and out. Boy, do they love to charge both of these clubs. Dingman got around his man, cut the setting free for a moment. Clark will move it out.
Calgary's already had 4 lines on the ice now, so all their players are in the game. Think about Tampa Bay. They don't have 4 full forward lines. They have 7 defensemen dressed and 3 lines plus 2 forwards. All their players have been on the ice.
Andre Watt's presence is being felt already by the Calgary Flames. Remember, Calgary likes to pound people. The Tampa Bay Lightning will try to answer with crushes like that. He left his feet to try to hit Clark, and he got away with it here. That could have been a charge because he got airborne.
When you leave your feet on impact, though, the referee may let it go as long as you keep your stick or elbow down. Watt talking with Jerome McGinley there. So Andre Watt trying to establish his game for his team on home ice, saying this is our barn. We're going to bang you around. And McGinley's the type of player who thrives on that jump.
Well, Andre was certainly a part of this early. Ference along the line. The shot deflected in. Javi Bullen score! And Calgary is on the board. Javi Bullen thought he had it under the pad, but it kept going through, and McGinley will get credit for it.
It went off his pad and over the goal line. The referee was right there. And how about Conroy and the Flames winning the faceoff in the offensive zone against Tampa Bay's best defensive line? Watch the shot to the right side.
Boy, that knuckled off of 2 people. It came off of the hash marks and then hit the crowd to Javi Bullen's right. Look at that. It came through his skate. Martin Gelinas may get credit for that. It looked like it went off his skate plate. From the Southwest Airlines goal cam, you couldn't see the puck. You would lose sight of it. But, yes, it's across. When Javi Bullen started to argue, he pulled his pad out with the puck. It was too late. It's in.
That went off the inside of the right skate of Gelinas. It almost looked like he turned his foot and banked it backwards, but it went in. And there's a delay here. You see the penalty box doors open. It's being reviewed upstairs. They want to make sure, the league does, that that wasn't directed in with a distinct kicking motion. I think he turned his foot and pulled the puck backwards, and I believe they'll let it stand.
John Tortorella can't believe it here. We will wait to see the call, but you're right. The last one to touch it was Iginla. Gelinas, rather, sorry.
That hit Gelinas' right skate. Right skate or the defender.
Well, it doesn't matter because Gelinas didn't kick it. He's allowed to deflect it and really change its path. And if he did that, this shouldn't take long, and it didn't. It's going to stand.
Calgary's got a goal. How about that? That did not take very long, and the Calgary Flames, who have not been an offensive team either in the playoffs or during the regular season, they've relied more on defense, have the first goal.
Talked to Conroy today about his faceoffs. When he started playing pro, it was with Montreal, and they taught him and worked with him on how to win faceoffs. Well, his team, with him at center ice, won the draw, and that led to the goal.
Stephane Lecavalier on that draw. Lecavalier won it. Back for Lecavalier into the middle. So Lecavalier will play along together on lines. They are out there right now, teaming up right there in that attempted setup. Lecavalier tried to draw it back. That double team. Boyle could not knock it into the zone. So credit for the goal has gone to Gelinas at 3:02. That is his 7th goal of the playoffs. Conroy and Ference pick up the assists, and the Calgary Flames a 1-0 lead, and that was their first shot of the game. St. Louis trying to dump that one in. Calgary Flames also have a tremendous transition game. Errant pass at center. St. Louis would have been offside, so it'll be flipped out of the zone by Stephane Yell. Yell has had a couple of goals and 2 assists in the playoffs this season. Brought in off the near side. Modine dropped it off. Bad drop pass right there. Kicked away by Iginla down the wall. Iginla looking for Gelinas in front. He got knocked down or slipped before he was able to make that pass, as Pratt was there with him.
Didn't take long for Daryl Sutter to get Iginla and Conroy back out.
Modine a chance. Kiprusoff moves over on the short side. He has it.
Guy Jeff Reese is the goalie coach, a former NHL goaltender for Tampa Bay. And one thing he told Javi Bullen prior to this series, he said, watch out for Calgary crashing the crease. They're going to have a lot of traffic on top of your goal crease. And sure enough, first shot on goal of the series against them, Gelinas was going to the net, creating traffic.
Well, I'll tell you what. Nikolai Javi Bullen hasn't seen many double direction changes. I mean, that was like a pinball that came in on him. First it was coming from the left, then it came from the right, then it deflected again. He had no chance, I don't think, to follow it.
Keep in mind, these Calgary